All right, welcome, Mamdou. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. I've seen
Uh,
I've
my-
seen your name in the Udemy studio or Udemy faculty lounge, I think.
yeah. I post there often. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. I've been watching the show lately, and it's my first time to call in, so I'm really happy to do
Awesome.
that.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I have a question, or maybe it's something that I'm really not sure how to handle. Okay, I started creating my courses in Arabic language. Okay, and
Mhm.
I kept trying doing that for some time, and then I thought, well, I'd like to move to English courses, and now I have like a big variety of courses that are not gathered by one topic or one audience. So I wanted to know how do you focus in this case? So do you take, like, for example, one of the courses and keep focusing on it, or do you try to split your time among all of them, or how do you do in a situation like this?
If I were starting new for the first time, here's the advice I would give myself. Okay, I would say start with the broadest appeal course that you can that applies to your topic of interest. So, what types of courses are you doing? What are the main topics?
Mainly most of them are about freelancing.
Okay.
Training,
So
yeah.
here's what I would do, and let me give you an example. I'm working on a course right now with a co-instructor, and it's about the course that he wants to do is 15 ways to make money with video. So 15 ways to use your video camera and make money.
Mhm.
We went back and forth on Facebook, messaging each other, and he's asking, well, what if we did one of each of the 5 best ways how to make money, for example, as a wedding videographer? And then how to make money as a, working with government agencies, county, city, et cetera, whatever. I said, let's do this. Let's do an overall course that has the best 15 ways. By the way, he has a list of 75 ways. Okay. But let's break it down to the best 15 ways. Now, imagine the appeal of a course where you show them 15 ways to make money with video, and then we can go drill down deep and get more specific. Now let's look at how to make money with weddings. And now we have a course that appeals to the people that bought the 15 ways course, and we're taking them down a path, you see what I mean? From broad topic and broad appeal to more niche topic and niche appeal. That's what I would recommend in your case. If you're all about freelancing, then potentially maybe show the 10 best freelancing websites and how to get started with them, or the 10 best freelancing strategies or things you could do as a freelancer. Go broad appeal and mass appeal first, and then go in and get more specific with your next courses.
Okay.
And that way you're leading your students through a good path, because you're taking full advantage of that promotional email that you get to send out to your students. And your main course, your broad appeal course, is going to be kind of your flagship, which could potentially at some point even be promoted by Udemy's algorithms or in Udemy search, because it reaches the broadest number of people. How does that sound as a strategy?
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. It's just with languages other than English, things are not really that that easy, because if you go to Udemy now and you do a search for any topic, it's filtered to English by default. So people would need to know that they need to take off the English so that they would see other languages. So
yeah,
this
difficult. That is difficult right now. Who
I
knows
like,
if maybe in the future Udemy will have separate sites for different languages and things like that. They'll make it easier.
Yeah.
But are you planning to do these courses in English now?
I tried. I did one of them, but I'm finding it difficult to focus some of my time on the English course and the English audience, and then the Arabic. So I'm kind of split between the two, and not sure really how to stay focused on one of them, or how to distribute my time among them.
Right,
I've been trying to build audience for the Arabic courses for a long while, and then now I'm trying to switch. So I need to start with like brand new audience. So bit confusing in this part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
just gonna say, with Arabic or any other language, I am really interested to see what Udemy does in these other markets, and I have a feeling they're going to continue to expand in other markets. They just got $60 million of funding, and I don't know who gave it to them, but I felt like I read something about it was really to help them expand into other markets.
Yep.
And rather than trying to jump into the English market of freelancing, which might be kind of tough right now, establish yourself as the Arabic course instructor for not just freelancing, but expand into other topics as well if you can. Because if Udemy expands like it has in English, in Arabic, you're going to have so much success being that person. And if you can translate them, dub them, or redo the courses in English just to have them as an option, that might be beneficial. But for me, I would be a little bit hesitant to try to jump into take yourself away from the Arabic market, which could potentially be huge in the future. That's my 2 cents.
And then on the other hand, it is a limiting factor because the broader base of students are speaking English. So it's a little tricky as to what to do. But Mamdouh, aren't you the instructor that was doing really well with advertising on an Arabic website? Or was that someone else?
No, I think someone else.
There was someone.
Okay.
There was someone. I think they had a programming course in Arabic, and they did like, it was crazy. I don't know if it was like 18,000 or something, like 5 figures in the first month with their course advertising on an Arabic website. So the market seemed like it was there for that type of course.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, see, what we were just talking about right before you came on was how paid advertising doesn't work.
Yeah, I've tried that.
In this particular circumstance, with this other instructor, his paid advertising worked because he was advertising a programming course on a programming forum, like a message board, and it was in Arabic, so it was very tightly targeted at that audience, and that's why it worked really well. So potentially, it may be that your course will work if you advertise it on a primarily Arabic audience, because it's, number one, it's in their language, that helps a lot. But also if it's tightly targeted right at the freelancing community. So I would say do an experiment with an English course. Understanding as well that the freelancing world itself is a competitive market on Udemy. I have a freelancing course because I've used a lot of freelancers and I've done a little bit of freelancing. So, but I would take that approach of doing a broad mass appeal course and test the waters with just one course, in English, and see how it works for you. And then, you can make a decision based on that data, whether it makes sense to continue towards English or stay with the Arabic language. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will try that. Thank you.
All right.